Wait. I'm trying to find out. I've got something to tell you guys about this matter, specifically for um. Well, this is basically the video that will be the follow-up video of the live audit, because in live audit I really encourage you guys to do a lot of things that I have discussed there, that I have talked about. So don't forget to watch my YouTube video titled live audit, because I talk a lot on there. And yeah, this is the follow-up video. This is the second follow-up video of that. So here's the thing. Why visibility matters. As you guys can see from the title of this video, we're talking about visibility. I know for some people, visibility means being vulnerable. And I think this is what it just clicked in my head right now, that I am also showing you about my vulnerable process of creating this whole video and stuff like that, and not really seeking any perfection at all, because I'm not perfect, and as a human being I'm not perfect neither. But why visibility matters in the context of the previous video, I think for me myself, visibility helps you to attract the aligned opportunities and aligned chances that you've never thought you'd attract before. For example, just because of me recording this video, I've got, well, only 2 people reaching out to me, just saying like, hey, your content is really good, you've got the scalable and stuff like that. And from that on, we're having a lot of conversation where it really helps you a lot to learn and to progress every time, regardless of how imperfect you are. And if I'm always seeking perfection in my life, I wouldn't throw myself doing and recording this video. And if I'm waiting to have a perfect English, I wouldn't be able to record this video, because there's so many considerations in my head while I try to start recording myself. I would think like, oh, my English is so bad, my grammar is just sucks, or I didn't have any proper setting or proper studio to record YouTube channel or YouTube video. Meanwhile, the thing that you really need to establish in the very first place is visibility, your own commitment to learn how to grow your YouTube channel, and how you can put yourself out there despite every inconveniences or hassle that you may encounter in the very beginning of whatever you're trying to do. So yeah, basically that's a whole another topic if you're trying to teach, if you're trying to touch that kind of discussion or topic. But okay, coming back again to why visibility matters. I think for me myself, visibility matters in any sense of it. It allows you to have aligned opportunities, or you attract people that can really lift you up. And also at the same time, it opens up any opportunity that you've never thought before. For example, let's take a context of you're working and you just want to start to post what you're working in your job. Let's say you're recording it on YouTube or TikTok, or you may want to take it more serious, so you're trying to post it on LinkedIn. By the way, if you haven't been really common to LinkedIn is basically a place where a lot of professionals, HR, people working in a corporate company are signing up and creating account, and they're basically posting about everything, the updates, their own achievement, any hiring opportunities and stuff like that on LinkedIn. So let's say you are putting your own work, you're putting your own effort, you're putting your own achievement, any progress that you've done on your work journey, and somebody might stumble upon it. You've got a lot of chance to be scouted, quote unquote, or you get a lot of chance to be considered as someone taking action and taking a lot of energy to present yourself in a really good way. And that's the very first thing. So basically, you're telling people that you're doing something, regardless of the outcome, regardless of how perfect it is, regardless how small, big, medium, mediocre, grand, impactful, touching only specific community, anything, any labels, any adjectives that you may stick to your own work. Once you make it visible to people, people would recognize it. And the recognition can be something really positive, negative, or something in between area. So if you're getting a lot of positive feedback, just like what I received, I've got a lot of encouragement from my mutuals. Coming from that, we can establish a conversation about what they're doing, what kind of things that they are running right now, and stuff like that. But also at the same time, you might receive any negative feedbacks, just like, oh, you're being too cringy, or oh, you're being too narcissistic, you're just posting a lot of things on behalf of your work. Or you might receive comments like, you know what, not everything is about you, and whatnot. So or even the comments or opinions coming from people where it's in the gray area, where it feels like a compliment, but if you really dissect it, it's not really a compliment at all. Yeah. So, but all in all, visibility still matters, because you see how and what kind of people that you want to surround yourself with in the scope of your work, because you're talking about your own work, right? And coming from that real proof, you know exactly what kind of people that you want to serve. Not necessarily serve, but what kind of people that really support you from the beginning. You can also see which type of people that really give you encouragement and positive feedback, instead of like unsolicited advice, where if you really dissect and if you really put your instinct into it, it feels like it's only about their own disencouragement, or they're just mocking you and stuff like that. So everything along those lines. So yeah, so that's the very first thing. So that's the very first thing when you're putting yourself out there in every platform, in whichever platform that you're choosing, in regards to your own work. It could be professional or something else like that. Second one, we're not talking about work, or you may still think this is work, but you're just putting something creative out there, again, in whatever social media platforms that you feel you're leaning into. But if you're putting something really creative out there, you also never know that this visibility would lead you to um, any unthinkable and unexpected gigs that it may come to you, or you may also attract a lot of people who have the same desire as you, or you have shared interests with them and you can build a community with them. So that's why visibility still matters. Even if you're not talking about your own work, or if you even think that that isn't something that you want to work on, so to speak. Okay. Excuse me. And then the third benefit of you being visible, or anything that you do is visible, is people knowing more about who you are. And when people know more about who you are, they will find any type of similar traits, similar experience, and anything else like that. For example, me, if you're scrolling through one of my videos, there was also like this one specific comment that I replied to in this channel, that he shared about his own experience in terms of like the confession that I had and I felt at that time, because I was talking about this specific confession that I didn't feel really comfortable upon this kind of situation, and I feel like this is not something that I really want to do for the rest of my life. So that was the thing that I basically talked to on that video, and I never expected that there was somebody out there commented on my video, even though only one person, even though you may receive only one person, like strangers from the internet, but if they do share same experience as you don't feel like you're an alien, you don't feel like you're strange, you're weird, you're not worthy of living and stuff like that. So that's why visibility matters, in a sense of putting yourself out there, and people can see your own personality can shine through it. Even your personality can really transport beyond the screen, so to speak. Okay. And then the benefit of you being visible, I think for me personally, this is also the derivations of the third and fourth point, is you gain the community that you've never encountered before. For example, I was recently, listening and watching any YouTube videos and podcasts about the experiences of people going through occult experience. By the way, I am very fond of listening to this type of podcasts and experiences, because you don't have to really walk through other people's experience just to get the gist and just to get lessons of whatever vivid experience that they had. And I like esoteric knowledge because it almost like unravel and unveil, and it disclose any sort of information that it feels taboo in the society, and it almost feels like we shouldn't really talk about it. But out there, we never know, and we never expect that somebody can get hired to the occult where the way they approach us is not something really intimidating and something really visible or something really tangible included, but more or so they are including um, something very friendly. The approach is very much engaging. They're very much helpful in whatever we need at that time, and they can see through our own desperation. And you know, um, if these if these survivors feel lazy or feel reluctant to share their story, or they feel like they want to hide somewhere else and they don't choose visibility, I personally may not know that this thing happened, even though in this day and age, right? Because if you've listened to all of these survivors stories, it was something really, the way that this occultist approached them was very much in a friendly, sociable, talkative, welcoming way, where you won't get suspicious. You won't be really suspicious on it. And that's a thing that we have to be really careful for. Hence, visibility creates community. Um, so after I finished watching these podcasts or YouTube videos, I always scroll down through the comment sections to see whoever experiences or even any shared comments about them, and a lot of them also being very grateful and thankful for these victims or these survivors' bravery, because it takes a lot of time, guys. It takes a lot of time to be really vulnerable and putting yourself out there so that people can really see the reality in the world. So it's not something very easy for them, but it takes a lot of courage, and they chose visibility where people can really talk, discuss, and they can easily spot whether someone's stranger approaching them is in the name of wanted to help you in a good way, or just really want you to recruit for something really bad in a way, right? So that's the full so oh my god, I'm losing my mind about the number. I'm getting lost on the number. Yeah, I think it's around fourth, fifth, but that's the benefit of it. Like, we find our own community, we may establish our own community, but of course, don't make it as an occult because we don't want to do it, right? And then I think for me, when you are choosing visibility, it's almost like there's something like you unload, you lift any mental any mental baggage from your mind, from your heart, from your soul, from your body, because a lot of people in these days and age are sharing about their own traumatic experiences, and the visibility that they choose can be in any type of form. They can choose writing, they can choose recording video just like me, or they can choose art by like doing painting, drawing, or designing. or even creating podcasts, or even helping other people, any form of visibility that they chose to, it helps you heal. It helps you to lift any emotional baggage that you may feel it was a sin. It was degrading your dignity, so to speak, or it feels like as a victim or as a survivor, your story doesn't matter. So those type of stereotypes, those type of excuse me. So those type of negative opinions coming from other people to you has been, has faded away. So you're not trapped anymore in a sense that, oh, this isn't right. I should really share this because my religion doesn't allow me to speak up, or this is not in our own culture, or this is not something really important. No, guys, by choosing visibility, it means that somebody else in the corner of the world or on the other side of the world may also experience it. And by choosing to present your own visibility and maybe your own vulnerability as well, you choose to lift up your emotional baggage, but also at the same time to make you not feel alone, lonely, the only person in this world. Because your video, your own visibility might attract the same person that went through the same journey or the same path. So all of you can really build a really strong community, a really strong bond where you can really catch up each other. You can really be each other's backup and any more and many more. And yeah, I think that's why visibility still matters, regardless of any type of stereotypes or any type of belief that it shouldn't be shared. Because in this day and age, you never know. Somebody on the other side of the world may experience the same way as you, but the thing is, or the barrier is, you both don't share the same language. But thank God we have English as our means of communication internationally. So whatever circumstances that we have, we can share to the people. And thank God we are in the day of social media where everything is very much transparent, where you can talk, see, discuss, find, explore, discover new things that you've never thought it exists in your own world. So yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you so much, guys, because you've been really supporting me. I know my channel is only having like 2 subscribers, but if I think about it deeply, like 2 people watching me right now in front of me while I am recording this, it would feel really awkward. But still, I'm very much thankful because the purpose of this video, or I make this YouTube channel because I just really want to share my own experience, my take, my opinion, and stuff like that, so that people can really learn about it. And yeah, I think that's all. This is a wrap, guys, from me. Let's see whatever topics that I am about to discuss with you and I'm about to share with you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching me till the end. Bye. Oh, 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 oh.